welcome. If you could please take your seats. Good evening. Welcome to the Jackson Juniors Musical Theater Program. This program we started, I think this is our 6th or our 7th year. We have a 3-week program. Students come in June 25th. They do tryouts on June 25th. They get casted on June 26th. And by June 27th, we are already starting to memorize and starting to learn all of our lines. That basically means that your children, the children up on this stage, the 8 to 13-year-old students up on this stage, have had roughly 11 days to memorize their lines, their songs, their choreography. Some of them got to make costumes. A lot of them, almost all of them, actually got to help paint the set. 11 days. So as you're watching that, get those wheels turning, because this is, to me, this is still pretty crazy. My name is Mrs. Allaire. Hi. Hi. I am our teacher here at the high school, and I am the camp coordinator, so it basically means I just boss everybody around. I'm also, this year, was the set designer, and I had a student teacher who I suckered into helping do the sets this year.
This is TV.
Might be her last. She helped me with the sets, and she and I were in those 11 days painting madly, because this year my daughter, who was able to come 3 or 4 times, she works in Manhattan now. Usually, I don't know if you guys remember Miss Jamie over there.
Do you sing?
She usually does all the sets. So I just called in the troops this year to try and get this done, because as you're going to see, I kind of went a little overboard. I kind of don't know how to do things halfway. So I do need to thank Mr. Robertson, who is our vocal director, Miss Corey Bott, who is our acting director. Yes, give them a round of applause, because they did an amazing job. Also have Mrs. Eisenschmied, who is vocals, but she's kind of doing everything I ask her to do, so I had her doing a lot of stuff. This year, our choreographer is having a baby, so she's like due in 2 weeks. So this year, we had a student do all the choreography for us, and that was Jessica Kipp. She'll be a senior this year at the high school. So it's pretty amazing. So we've had a lot of people helping, a lot of former students. All they ever want is to be fed, which I just totally am so thankful for. We've eaten way too much pizza. Yeah, it's not good. But I do want you to sit back and relax and enjoy the show. And again, give your child a pat on the back when they're done tonight, because 11 days is pretty amazing for the show you're going to see in front of you. So we present Willy Wonka Jr. Thank you.
what we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it, want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no place I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. I am Willy Wonka, greatest candy maker of all time.
A long, long chocolate time ago.
Golden age of chocolate began.
I know 'cause I was there.
When it comes to chocolate, she's a many-flavored ma'am, you know.
That's the age of chocolate. She ran with all such style and flair. And the golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres. But soon I'll be retiring to make way for someone new. Some bright spark I'll be hiring. But who? But who? But who? But who? Whatever your opinion is about me, a chocolate world could not survive without me. There'd be no more chocolate ripples or chocolate tipples, chocolate ruffles or chocolate truffles, chocolate kisses for sweet young misses, soft and creamy, completely dreamy, or chocolate ices for chocolate's prices will grow and grow and grow. The day that she retires, I know, no, 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 Willy Wonka just can't go. There'd be no more chocolate squiggles, chocolate giggles, chocolate whirlies, chocolate swirlies, chocolate twirlies, all you girlies, chocolate bagels, or chocolate bugles, or chocolate bubbles, 'cause chocolate troubles will grow and grow and grow. The day that I retire, I know, no, 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 Willy Wonka just can't go. 'Cause the golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres. There's a golden page of chocolate history we must write somehow. For the golden age of chocolate to make life sweeter now. These two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. And those two very old people on the other side of the bed are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. That is Mr. Bucket, and that is Mrs. Bucket. And the young boy standing right over there is Charlie Bucket, their only son.
Here you go, Grandpa Joe. Cabbage soup.
Every day, nothing but cabbage soup. Cheer me up, Charlie. Tell me, what's the chocolate news?
Well, Wonka's got a new bar out. Fudge Whipple or Mellow Based.
mallow with flavor shifters.
Flavor shifters, my.
Papa, what's the latest cat count?
1,235 perfectly installed toothpaste caps, Charlie.
Do you think I might work in the toothpaste factory one day?
Let's hope not.
What kind of positive thinking is that? Charlie's gonna work for Mr. Wonka making chocolate bars.
Now, Grandpa Joe, don't go filling the boys' heads with dreams of candy.
Charlie's from a long line of distinguished candy men.
And women.
But Wanda hasn't hired anyone since Slugworth Spice stole her candy balloon recipe.
Miss Wonka was so angry, she gathered all of her men saying, "I'm sorry, but you all must go home now." Then she locked the gates up forever.
But Miss Wonka still makes candies. I can smell them on my way to school.
Yes, but no one goes in and no one comes out. Shadow workers.
Maybe the undead. Who knows?
Grandpa Joe, you're going to give Charlie nightmares again.
What's Sid say?
She's making bathtub gin.
We'll play gin?
I'm in.
Charlie went out and see if anyone was done with the newspaper.
Okay, Dad, you'll have to feed Grandpa George.
Here you are, Mom. Here's your cabbage soup.
I thought we'll play gin.
See these kids? They meet outside Charlie's house every day during lunch with a shiny nickel apiece to buy a Wonka bar from the local candy man. The only kid with no nickel is Charlie. All those wonderful Willy Wonka treats, you can keep the others. I'm a Wonkerer.
Oh, yeah.
Willie's the conqueror. The Took a dig sunrise, sprinkled it with dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two. The Candyman, the Candyman can. Took a dig rainbow, wrap it in a star, soak it in the sun and make strawberry lemon pie. Candyman, the Candyman can. Candyman can, 'cause she mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The Candyman makes everything she makes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood with her. You can even eat the dishes. Nothing for you, Charlie? Not today. I don't want to spoil my appetite. Looks like your appetite could use a little spoiling. Here, take one of these. On the house. Really? Thanks. Take tomorrow. Dip it in a dream. Separate the sorrow and collectible of cream. The Candyman. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause she mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Thanks for the candy. Oh yeah, my dad wants to know if we can borrow the newspaper. I'm afraid it's yesterday's paper. Here you go. What's the world coming to when families can't even afford this paper? And the world tastes good 'cause the Candyman makes it Here's the paper, Dad.
Well, I'll be a chocolate crispy. Will you look at this? Wonka factory to be open to a lucky few.
You mean people are actually allowed inside the factory?
Read on.
Miss Willy Wonka has decided to allow 5 children to tour her factory and receive a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Tour the factory?
A lifetime supply of chocolate? Read on!
5 golden tickets have been hidden among 5 million ordinary candy bars. The finders of these tickets win the tour and the chocolate.
That's
Millions. What's that?
The tickets could be anywhere. Do you think one's already found? I wonder if any of them had been found yet. That paper's a day old.
Charlie, can you imagine winning?
Touring the factory? Meeting Miss Wonka?
Seeing for yourself all those undead zombie workers?
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate?
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate!
1 o'clock already? Charlie, you better hurry. You'll be late for school.
Well, it's back to the twists and turns of toothpaste for me.
Goodbye, Mr. Bucket.
Goodbye, Mrs. Bucket.
Charlie, remember, we may be starving, we may be poor, but the Bucket family always
Thinks positive.
Write in purple ink, Charlie, purple ink.
Positive.
Okay.
So Charlie went off to school, and Mr. Bucket returned to the chocolate factory. But on the way, he heard some exciting news.
Did you hear? Some kid found the first golden ticket. Already? When?
Just now, look!
This is Phineas Strout with a direct TV link to Frankfurt, Germany. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Wonka bar sales are up to over 50,000 an hour, and the first golden ticket has been found. Here's the family now. Mrs. Troop, may we have a word?
Der Name ist Gloop, Gloop. Und dies ist mein kleiner Liebchen Augusta.
Tell us about the ticket.
Oh yeah, I just knew my little snossage vussage Augusta would find that golden ticket. She eats so much candy vandy that it was almost impossible for her to find one. In fact, you could say we've been training her budgie ever since the day she was born.
Training?
Oh yeah, for the Jones to eat as much as Augusta, she has to be trained from morning to night, eating all kinds of foods. We give her fruit juice for breakfast, plus melons und mangoes und cereals, bananas und cream.
Then fried eggs, meat, bacon, tomatoes, and mushrooms, sweet pretzels, and buns, bazarim.
Coffee und Toast.
Fed me butter, oh mama, lots sweet meats, only treats galore.
And what does Augusta do when breakfast through?
I eat more. Between these the cook eats me all types of goodies, like chocolates and pudding and snacks.
You must understand, your Augusta is my little piggy, there's nothing she lacks.
Mom has Wonka bus sent in sacks.
Because they help little Goosey relax.
Then dinner?
Of course, it's her meal of the day when Augusta comes right off her diet.
Eat hamburgers, hot dogs, and 10 cents of french fries, and if I want more, they supply it.
Augusta keeps eating.
Und eating.
Until she subsides to the floor.
And then when she's finally back on her feet, the kid can't even get through the door.
And that's why Augusta has lived in the dining room right from the day she was 4.
So what does the poor little lad do all night to prevent life becoming a bore?
I eat more. I eat more.
Ladies and gentlemen, the worldwide rush for Wonka bars is getting bigger by the minute, and it seems a second golden ticket has been found. We're off to our live remote in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where things are sweet for Veronica Salt.
That's Veruca, you imbecile! Veruca, Veruca, Veruca!
So, Mrs. Salt, I understand you sweetened Veruca's chances with a little assistance?
Well, as soon as my little girl told me she simply had to have one of those golden tickets, I bought hundreds of thousands of Wonka bars. I'm in the nuts business. Peanuts, cashews, but mainly Brazil nuts. So I had my factory girls stop selling Brazil nuts and start selling wrappers.
Mommy, that hideous reporter said my name wrong on live television. Can't you get her fired?
For you, dear, anything. Anyway, after days of selling chocolate, one of my factory girls finally found the blasted golden ticket. I let her take the lucky piece of chocolate home to her 17 kids.
How generous.
Mommy, now she's being sarcastic. I want her fired. Fired, you hear me? Fired, fired, fired.
This is Phineas Trout, where the sweet has turned sour.
Gee, after just one day, there are only 3 golden tickets left.
And both winners are twits. You'd think one deserving kid would win.
Dad, why aren't you at work? Did they close the factory early?
I'm afraid so, Charlie. They've closed it forever. I don't know how to tell your mom, Charlie. Things were tough when I had the job. But now...
Don't worry, Dad. Like Grandpa Joe always says, think positive. You've nothing to lose, so why not choose to think positive? Whenever my luck goes down the sink, I think positive. Whenever I'm feeling down and out and don't know what to do, I never give way to fear and doubt, 'cause thinking positive sees me through. Whenever my stars are out of sync, I think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink and think positive. Remember this song when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. Come on, Papa, sing with me. Whenever I think I'm in the drink, I think
positive.
Quite right. Whenever my luck goes down the sink, I think
positive.
Yeah. Whenever you're feeling low or lost, just take a tip from me.
You're wasting your time to count the cost.
Just thinking positive, that comes free. That's right, positive is the way to be. Whenever I'm teetering on the brink, I think positive. The moment I do, I'm in the pink. I think positive. Remember this song when things go wrong, and you'll know what to do. In no time, you'll be thinking positive too. Yeah!
Charlie, I haven't had this much fun since the factory manager cut his tongue in the conveyor belt. Now, let's head home. I'm positive we're having something very special for supper tonight.
Leftover cabbage soup?
No, fresh cabbage soup.
Now that's positive.
The Bucket family went from morning till night with a horrible grumbling in their tummies. Charlie felt it worst of all. But once a year, Charlie got a very special treat.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Charlie! Here you go. Happy birthday, my love.
It's from all of us.
Go on, boy. Open it.
It's, Wonka's Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mellow Delight.
The best of them all, real Whipple, carefully whipped at 27 RPMs for precisely 62.3 seconds.
Grandpa, please.
I thought we agreed on nutterific.
Fudge Mellow's the best, and you know it. Go on, Charlie, open her up. Show us what Thinking Positive's all about.
The thing to remember is that you still have the bar of candy.
For goodness sake, boy, open it.
Please, open it. You're making me jumpy. Well, that's that. Who wants a piece?
We wouldn't dream of it, Charlie.
Come on, Dad, have a piece. You deserve something special after losing your job.
What? It's not true, Charlie. That's not funny. Tell me it's not true.
We'll starve.
It is true. Now, we're not going to starve. Now, what kind of a party is this? Hey, let's splurge a little. Put on the radio.
Mr. Bucket's right. What's a little more electricity? Charlie, plug in the radio.
Really? This is the best birthday ever.
We interrupt the Orphan Annie Radio Hour to bring you this important news flash. A third golden ticket has been found in Snellville, Georgia. And what is your name, young lady?
Violet. Violet Beauregard.
Violet, quit chewing your gum so loud. Remember what your therapist said about acting out.
I can't, Ma. You flap your jaws as much as I do.
Now tell us, Violet, how did you find your golden ticket?
I'm a gum chewer normally, but when I heard about Wonka's contest, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars. Now, of course, I'm right back on gum. In fact, I've been working on this piece for over 3 months solid. I've beaten the world record set by my best friend, Cornelia Prince-Metal. Hi, Cornelia. Listen to this. That's the sound of you losing. Listen some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wonka bar sales are up to over 200,000 an hour. And this just in, the fourth golden ticket has been located in Television City, California, leaving only the fifth and final ticket to be found. We are live at the home of Mike TV, the finder of the fourth golden ticket. And here's Miss TV now. Tell us about finding your golden ticket, ma'am. You see, Mike and I were...
Show your pothole, Toots. Didn't say not to interrupt. This is the best part. Crack, smack, whack, dead. To see him die is so totally awesome.
Very cool, Mike. Now, Miss TV, about the golden ticket.
I go, chicken dog. Big deal. Means I get to miss at least an hour of my second favorite show, and then I get to tour some stupid chocolate factory. Whatever. Hit him. Hit him harder.
Now, which school does our golden ticket winner attend?
School? Are you crazy? Who needs school? I got net, TV, and my Game Boy, fool. Some kids like electric trains, and some kids like to use their brains to earn a university degree. I don't share their thirst for knowledge. I don't need to go to college. I see it all on TV.
Some kids like to sing and dance, and some kids go to Paris, France, while others visit Washington, D.C.
I don't learn a single thing, 'cause I can download anything. It's all on my computer for free.
Some kids go to baseball games, and other kids have useless names like 10 days at a Boy Scout Jamboree.
While wimpy kids read books of verse, I play Destroy the Universe. No one has Nintendo games like me!
Some kids like to fly balloons or play the latest top 10 tunes, while others want to surf in Waikiki.
I can visit London, Rome,
and Tokyo without leaving home.
Take a spaceship to the moon,
and back on any afternoon. Yes, we can do it all from A to Z, 'cause we got our computer.
On TV!
Turn it off. I've heard enough of these snot-nosed brats.
What'd he say? What's he say?
She said she spotted rats.
Catch one. Read it.
That's quite enough. We should all go to bed. Can Grandpa Joe tell me one Wonka story? Just one, please.
Fine, but just one. But no zombie worker stories. You need to sleep.
Charlie, come here.
It's a Wonka's Nutty Crunch surprise.
The best of them all.
But where'd you get it?
I've been saving it. Open it.
I can't. I'm too nervous. You open it.
Let's open it together. A lifetime supply of chocolate. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing. A good thing, really, because chocolate's very fattening.
You're right, Charlie. You'd be the size dome on Capitol Hill.
I wish I never even heard of candy or Wonka.
Cheer up, Charlie. Give me a smile. What happened to the smile I used to know? Don't you know your grin has always been my sunshine? Let that sunshine show.
Come on, Charlie. No need to frown. Deep down, you know tomorrow is yours tonight. When the days get heavy, never pick a cat up.
Up and at 'em, boy.
Someday, sweet as a song, Charlie's lucky day will come along. Till that day, you gotta hold on strong. Charlie, up on top is right where you belong.
Look up, Charlie. You'll see a star. Just follow it and keep your dreams in view.
Pretty soon the skies are gonna clear up, Charlie. Cheer up, Charlie, do. Cheer up, Charlie.
Come on, Charlie.
Just be glad you're
More than 2 weeks have passed, and the fifth and final ticket has yet to be found. The city's blanketed in cold, bitter snow. Charlie, where's your coat?
I haven't got a coat.
Here, take my scarf. You'll freeze to death.
Thanks.
Oh, Charlie, would you grab the last case of nut crunchies for me? Don't want them to freeze.
Sure. I think you dropped this coin.
What's this? It's not mine. Take it home to your folks.
You think I should?
Tired.
Maybe I should put up a notice.
That coin's probably been buried under the snow for weeks. Take it,
I know,
Charlie.
I look really young.
And take this for being such a good kid. Yeah. Going into 8th.
It's so good. The perfect blend of Belgian dark chocolate and New World Light with subtle overtones of Moroccan espresso. Wonka's a genius. Well, I'd better get going. Do you think I could have just one more? I'll pay for it.
Sure, why not? I'd give you another, but the boss is pretty strict about inventory. What'll it be, Charlie, my boy?
Well, I'd like to share this one with my family. Grandpa Joe likes the Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mellow Delight, while Grandma Josephina likes the Nutterific.
Then you should get the Whipple Scrumptious Nutterific Totally Twisted Combo Bar. Just out. Here you go. I know you're going to share it and all, but you might as well take a little taste. You know, just to see if it's not bad or anything.
On the one hand, you are just a bar of chocolate, no different from the rest. On the other hand, you're the superstar of chocolate, the golden key to Willy Wonka's treasure chest. Whichever you are, I'm hoping for the best. Think positive. Think positive. Think positive. Look what happened. See what happened. That's what happens when you're thinking positive. Think positive. I never thought my life could be anything but catastrophe, but suddenly I begin to see a bit of good luck for me, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye. I've never had a chance to shine, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden sun up in the sky. I found it, the last golden ticket!
You did it, Charlie.
Grandpa Joe, you should accompany Charlie. That is, if you think you can handle it, of course.
Handle it? You just try to stop me.
I never thought I'd see the day when I would face the world and say,
Good morning. Look at the sun.
I never thought that I would be slapping a laugh of luxury, 'cause I had said it couldn't be done. But it can be done. Yes, it can be done. We never ever dared to think that there would be a golden time, singing a glorious golden blink. Our lives would become sublime, 'cause I've got a golden ticket.
Got a golden ticket.
I've got a golden chance to make my way. And with a golden ticket, it's a golden day.
Just so you know, Maddie, our Charlie McDevitt, did choreograph that whole tap number by herself. So we're going to have a quick 10-minute intermission. Anything you purchase, the money goes directly to the student volunteers who gave up a lot of their work this last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and so it goes directly to them. So go to the bathroom because Act 2 starts in about 15 minutes. Thank you.
The kid is me.
Oh, that's great. Oh, it's really awkward. I can see the light keep it in the air like it was. Higher. Yeah. It's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, where history is about to be made. You are all going to witness the chocolate genius of the century. And here she is now, Mrs. Willy Wonka.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of your imagination. Take a look and you'll see into my imagination. Welcome, my little friends. Welcome to my chocolate factory. Augusta Gloop, please step forward.
Here's the golden ticket, Mrs. Wonka.
She has a cold.
My name is Veruca Salt.
Funny, I always thought a verruga was a wart. But you don't look like a wart. More of a mole, or perhaps a bunion.
How you doing, Wonka? Salt's the name and I'm nuts. Nuts for nuts, that is. An operation like this must get you through 1,000,000 nuts.
Make that 1,000,001. Your ticket?
Here's your silly ticket. Can I have it back after the tour?
Of course. Violet Beauregard,
I hear ya. Here's our ticket.
there is no gum chewing allowed on the tour.
But you make gum.
Mr. Wonka asked you to remove your gum. Do we need to negotiate?
Sacco babble, whatever.
Mike TV and guest.
Hold your pantyhose, the commercial's coming up.
Here's our ticket, Miss Wonka.
Scrumptious. Oh, and Mike, there is no television reception in the factory.
None?
None whatsoever. Chuck Bucket?
It's Trolley Bucket, Mr. Wonka. Trolley Bucket. Here's our ticket.
So you are Charlie Bucket. Odd coincidence, you finding the last ticket just in time.
Now see here, Wonka, if you're saying that
Oh, and it's a pleasure to meet you too, mister.
You know me, Wonka.
Do I? Well then, let's proceed. We will start with a contract. Raise your right hand. I hereby swear not to touch, malign, assign, clutch, tear, wear, or share, none such, party of the first part, and so on. Please sign here.
Not without my lawyer. Let me give him a ring.
No television reception, no mobile phone reception.
Where do I sign?
You guys are quiet.
Where should
Mrs. Wonka, how many rooms has your factory?
Good question, Augusta. In the Wonka Chocolate Factory, there are several thousand rooms. I'll show you what some of them are. In this room here are the luminous lollies for eating in bed at night. And that room there are the exploding treats for when enemies start a fight. In this room here is the rock candy mine. They say that it's 3 miles deep. And that room there are the marshmallow pillows to munch when you just can't sleep.
Little room.
Big rooms.
High room.
Low rooms. 1,700 candy showrooms.
Small rooms. Tall rooms.
Bathrooms. Ballrooms. And you'll find chocolate in almost all rooms. In this room here are the chocolate cows from which we get chocolate milk. And that room there are the hot ice creams for cold thick, smooth as silk.
And in every room are chocolate miracles, treats beyond compare,
driving rivals to despair. You should see them tear their hair. And all because of this room here.
And this room here. And this room here.
And this room here.
And this room here.
Oh yes, and that room there. Is he room getting smaller? Or am I getting taller?
Step center, quickly now, and I hate to lose any of you so early on in our journey.
We'll be crushed. Is this some sort of joke?
Step center, now! Now! Now!
If you want to see magic lands, close your eyes and you will see one. Wanna be a dreamer, be one. Anytime you please, and please save me one. Please save me one.
And here we have the chocolate smelting room, where thousands of miles of copper pipe twist through the earth, carefully chilling the chocolate to a precise temperature, perfect for dipping strawberries.
Ivanka, I want to taste the chocolate.
No matter how tempting, and isn't it deliciously tempting? Do not touch the chocolate! It will instantly harden like cement.
Look over there, it's some sort of creature. Freeze, push your hands wherever I can see him, punks.
No need to worry. That, my friends, is an Oompa Loompa.
A zombie worker.
Not a zombie worker, a refugee.
From where, Wonka?
All of my Oompa Loompa workers are from Loompaland.
Now see here, Wonka, I teach geography and...
Then you know all about Loompaland, with its thick jungles infested by hornswagglers, snazzy wanglers, and those terribly wicked wang-doodles.
Wang-doodles? There's no such thing.
There certainly are, my dear, and a wang-doodle would just love to sink its sharp, vicious fangs into you. Augusta, my chocolate must never be touched by human hands. Too late.
Great, he's gonna give a cold to 1 million people.
It's so good. I think I might have had too much chocolate. Augusta!
Chocolate freezing like magic show.
She looks like an Easter bunny.
We've had an early revelation. I lost a child in the chocolate smelter.
I need someone.
It's a shame. The kid really seemed to know about chocolate. Alas, take Mrs. Gloop's poop to the strawberry dipping room and have her heated to precisely 102 degrees Fahrenheit? Or is that Celsius? No, Fahrenheit. Yes, 102 degrees Fahrenheit, but no higher or she may spontaneously boil. And that would be a tragedy.
Because Augusta would be damaged.
My dear, Augusta was damaged a long time ago. The tragedy would be the wasted chocolate. Goodbye, Mrs. Gloop, and good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, let us continue our tour. Please follow closely.
We go to that side. We go to that side. Yeah. Other side. Eating as much as an elephant eats. What are your ants getting terribly fat? What do you think?
We will now make the next part of our journey by boat. Please step up and in.
Violet, do not lick the boat. You'll only make the ship sticky.
Time to start.
Excuse me, Mrs. Wonka. I just love your hat. It really sets off your eyes. But of course, you have great taste. You know, I would simply adore a pink candy boat. And maybe one of those sweet little Loompa Loompas.
Brown noser.
Mrs. Wonka, did you hear me? I said I want a pink candy boat and a Loompa Loompa.
Name your price, Wonka.
Bad parent says what?
What?
Exactly.
Where are y'all taking us?
There's no knowing where we're going. There's no earthly way to know. So we're simply to and froing, slowly getting vertigo. To the south, the wind is blowing. To the north, there may be snow. To the west, the moon is glowing. To the east, a comet grow. Since we show no signs of slowing, someone must know where we are, but no destination showing. So it's all a bit bizarre.
Our mood is easy going. Like a game of tic-tac-toe.
It's no mystery where we're going, unlike Edgar Allan Poe. Quite apart from our not knowing, it's the only place to go. And here we have the inventing room. It's the most important room in my factory. My most secret inventions are cooking and simmering in here. And here we have the everlasting gourmet gobstopper.
It looks like gum.
That's because it is gum.
Gum.
The most fantastic gum in the whole world.
Gum? Oh, no.
A full 3-course meal without any of those nasty calories.
Gum.
But unfortunately, it's still being tested, so you must not chew it.
Gum? I only have one dream in life, there's very little to it. I'm one stick of lifelong gum and all I've longed to chew it. I chew it all through childhood, I'll chew it when I win. If I survive till 95, I'll chew it till I'm dead.
But this gum here is much better than that. But this gum here is a 3-course dinner. Beef soup, roast beef, and blueberry ice cream. Blueberry is the nicest ice cream. You may feel fat. but in fact you are thinner. Even after 3-course dinner.
That gum is so bad! It's delicious! It really tastes like soup. Oh, here comes the roast beef. It's fantastic! So tender and juicy.
But the blueberry ice cream.
Oh, that's the dye.
That's what I'm worried about. The dye.
You Violet, you're so busted. That gum is gonna do it.
Her candy thing gone down the drain. I asked her not to chew it.
Too late, Billy, not into it. Cause I know just how to do it. There is no need to do it. All I have to do is do it.
Violet, it's so bad for you.
Yeah, Violet, do you turn to blue? Violet, what you gonna do to stand there singing in my blue?
Yeah, she's turning blue, it's true. Oh, Violet, you are now bright blue.
Yeah, right, lousy gum, I do it. Blueberry blue and fast to it. I guess I blew it. Blew it. Blew it. Blew it.
Well, 2 naughty little children gone, and 3 good little children left.
Miss Wonka, will Violet be all right, or will she be a blueberry forever?
Very probably. Come along, we have so much see to more. Stop, reverse that. Ah, I quite forgot about this room, the fizzy lifting drink room.
Bubbles! Tastes like candy? Mrs. Wonka, sweetie, I want bubbles that taste like candy!
Actually, they taste like soap for children with dirty little mouths. It's what the bubbles do that's remarkable.
What did they do, Wonka?
Just 1 sip of my fizzy lifting drink and you float on air.
Float on air? Whoa!
Unfortunately, my legal advisors have prohibited us from even taking the tiniest taste. Come on, we have much more exciting things to see.
Oh my! Miss Wonka! Kids!
They left us.
Grandpa Joe, what's that? Hello? Who's there?
Should we?
Well, I suppose 1 tiny taste wouldn't do any harm. I'm flying!
I'm flying.
There's no sensation that's quite as sensational as flying.
Thrilling, fulfilling, and high educational as flying.
It's inspiring. inspirational,
and recreational.
Trying, way, way up there in midair to be touching the sky.
Which I guess is why there is no feeling that's quite as the feeling of flying.
Bumping your head on the ceiling of what's up above. It's so appealing, I'm reeling at my death defying. Flying, I love. There is no high that's so high as the high I am trying. Flying,
What's that sound?
I'm not sure. It's getting louder though. We better float down.
Look up, Charlie, it's a fan. It's sucking us up. Try to float down.
I can't.
Try, Charlie, try.
I can't.
It's gonna suck. Cut us a bit.
Think positive.
I can't.
Think.
Wait, burping is the answer.
Wait, this is kind of fun. Oh, how I love to burp.
He will burp from Atlanta to Antwerp.
From John Wayne to Wyatt Earp.
Just as birds love to chirp.
Every guy likes to be URP.
Happy
birthday to me.
You see, Veruca, the nut contains a variety of chemicals, the primary psychoactive being theobrine and caffeine. Oh, and Charlie, please do stay with the group. We wouldn't want you to float away, now would we? Ah, the nut room.
Wonka, are those squirrels?
Right you are. And eventually, these squirrels will be able to remove a walnut from its shell in one piece, while sorting the good nuts from the bad nuts.
They're so adorable. Here, Squirrely, Squirrely.
Veruca, do not disturb the squirrels. They are in training.
See here, Wonka. I want a squirrel. I want a squirrel and a Oompa Loompa. I want a squirrel and a Oompa Loompa and a pink candy boat in Wawa and it. I want a feast. I want a bean feast. Cream buns and donuts and fruitcakes with no nuts. So good you kick your nuts. Give 'em to me. Now, I want a party with roomfuls of laughter. I want a ton of ice cream. And if I don't get the thing I am after, I'm gonna scream! I want the works. I want the whole works. Presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes. And now, don't care how, I want it now. Don't care how, I want it now.
Bad nut.
Watermelon.
Wonka, what will become of them? What happens to all bad nuts? That particular chute leads to the garbage incinerator, but there's a chance it might not be lit today.
A chance?
Well, yes. Generally, it's only lit every other day.
Ew, banana peel.
But I can't seem to remember if today is a... It's a shame. She was so deliciously bossy. A natural captain of industry. Well, come on. Let's continue the tour. Ow. My pin poked me really hard. Ow, 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 ow. Taco Vision Room.
What is this place? Some sort of television studio?
Of course, for making Wonka commercials.
Sorry to interrupt you. Put on your goggles, please. You never know what could happen in here, am I right? And wrong. You see, if you can send a picture via television, why not a candy bar? That's a thought I came up with one day when I was sitting in my thinking stool.
But that's impossible.
It's very possible. You see, imagine this. You're sitting at home. You're watching TV when suddenly an ad for a Wonka commercial appears. Try a Wonka bar. Try it now, it says. And suddenly, poof, it's there.
How?
All with a simple press of that button, but it has not been properly tested, so we must not touch.
I'm gonna be the first person on television! Oh my god! He's gone!
Oh dear, I do hope no part of him is left behind.
Look, something's happening! Hey, look at me! I was the first person to ever be sent by television!
Mike, I told you not to touch!
I want to do it again, and again, and again, over and over again!
Remarkable. He's completely unharmed.
Unharmed, he's barely 6 inches tall.
Yes, well, that is a problem. But young boys can be especially stringy and stretchy. I know, the Daphne Puller. That should work.
How far do you think he'll stretch?
Who knows? Maybe miles.
A glut of tea, a pain in the neck, and an IQ of. Why don't you try simply reading a. You'll get no. Buddy, do.
I'm sure you can find your own way out.
That's it? What about Charlie's lifetime supply of chocolate?
Yes, yes, all the children will receive their chocolate. Other than that, this day has been a total waste of time and chocolate. Good day, Charlie.
Goodbye, Miss Wonka. Oh, Miss Wonka, I don't deserve the lifetime supply of chocolate. You see, I tasted the fizzy lifting drink and broke the rules. And I'm very sorry. Thank you for the wonderful day and tour. It's better than Christmas.
You did it, Charlie! Sorry. I didn't mean to quick cry.
Now see here, Wonka. It was my idea to try the...
Oh, no, you don't understand. I created this contest with the one purpose in mind. To find a new person to make candy dreams come true.
I don't understand. Charlie, this was a test of character, and you did a remarkable thing. See, you gave in to temptation because I carefully picked rooms that would tempt each and every one of those ticket winners, blast them. And you did the most remarkable thing that they all did, and one fell down a garbage chute, so. You see, Charlie, you gave in to temptation, were smart enough not to get caught, and yet you admitted your guilt.
But the other kids...
Yes, they will all receive their booby prize.
That's the booby prize. What's the real prize?
Charlie, do you love my factory?
Oh, it's the most amazing place in the whole world.
Well then, it's yours.
You want me to run this entire factory? What about my mom and Dad and Grandpa Joe?
I cannot live here with you in the factory, Charlie.
I'd love to. I'd positively love to.
Now Charlie makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes.
You can't even eat the dishes. Oompa loompa doopity-doo, I've got a final puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doopity-dee, if you are wise you'll listen to me. There is a problem with lots of our youth. Not everybody likes telling the truth. Telling the truth has a beautiful buzz. Isn't it nice when someone does? It could be contagious.
Who can take a sunrise?
Who can take the sunrise?
With two.
Sprinkle it with dew. Cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two.
Charlie can.
Charlie can.
I know that he can.
We know that he can. I know that he can. 'Cause to mix it all with love and make the world taste good. And the world tastes good 'cause the candy man thinks it should. Thinks it should.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm Katie and my mom's not here. She's not here as well.
dance parties in the back while the actors are up front. So we made them come out and dance, do our dance off. We do a dance off at the end of every show. Great job, guys. Crew, step forward for me. Crew, step forward. Crew, step forward. Once again, I want to thank the Jackson School District for, again, helping us to put on this production. Every year, Miss Bott and I rack our heads at what are we going to do next year. We've actually already started talking about it. And this year we had 42 kids, which was pretty amazing, 22 of which were returning. So that's a testament to the amount of fun that these guys are having on stage. I bet you guys all wish that they would study this hard. But they did it, and they did a really amazing job. So I want to thank the school district. I want to thank Jackson Memorial for letting us have it here. Even though the stage is twice the size of Liberty's, it's a little bit of a task to get it finished, but I definitely have to thank everybody that's in that program. So please read your program, because those people have really come far to help us out to get this finished to this point. Also, JTV is here. If you'd like to order a DVD, I really can tell you from my own personal experience, we watch them every year. They're amazing to watch and to see your child when they were 8 years old to 13 years old performing in these shows. So one more time, give me a bow, guys. You guys were all great, all of you. Thank you very much for coming. Be safe. Get some more sugar. How about some sugar?